I'm Suzanne Titkemeyer from No Longer Quivering, and I want to talk today about that stupid thing that I keep showing every single Sunday, which is parts of Ken Alexander's letter that he wrote, that he's giving out at his site, Men of God, that he is doing, his Men of God thing. Here's the thing about Ken and his Men of God that he's doing. He is taking ancient history of him and Lori, and he is just manipulating the crap out of it and trying to make all these claims about after 20 years of marriage that he finally realized, it finally dawned on him after all this time that he shouldn't be a dick to his wife. That's basically the entire thing boils down to. He's calling it unboxed and saying that if you're not like that, that you're still in your box. I love the box analogy. I always have, but I don't love how he's using it. I mean, there's a lot of truth to being controlled and being in your little box and then being out of your box. Sometimes it's a tissue box. So Ken said several very disturbing things. I think for me, the worst part of the whole piece was that he talked about when he was in bed hugging Lori, spending a lot of the night confessing to all of his sins against her. But like around here, I know my own self well enough to know if I'm angry at somebody, like I have recently been extremely angry at another blogger, it usually takes me between an hour and 3 days to get better. We're on day 3 and I am fine. I've forgiven what I need to forgive. And I've moved on, even if I haven't talked to the person because they're avoiding me. Anyway, so back to that. Everybody has their own little time frame that they have to use in order to forgive. There are many times that I have in my marriage gone to my husband afterwards, an hour, 10 minutes, a day, and said, gee, I'm really sorry I said, did X, Y, Z, whatever it was that created the problem. Will you please forgive me? Are we good? We move on. There doesn't need to be all these long, dramatic confessions that take days and days and days. You can do that. If that floats your boat, do it. But it seems like wheel spinning, like a lot of the things that happen in evangelicalism. It's just so over the top. And everything is so heightened and dramatized. It's almost like they don't have any real problems in their life, so they have to invent some or invent drama. I don't know. I don't get it. I like peace. I like a peaceful life. I like not fighting with my husband. I like getting along with him, even with other people. I had a situation, back in, I guess, mid-January, where I had gone to a social event here in Tamarindo. I didn't realize that one of the new medications they put me on interacts with alcohol. It wasn't on any of the warning labels. I had 2 glasses of white wine and I got so fallen down drunk, I was trashed. Just trashed. And I don't get like that. I usually have various things. And one of the people there, okay. Of course, I'm trying to tell a story so this goes down. So he accused me of flipping the bird at him. This guy I knew that I didn't know real well, and I wasn't really a big fan of his. He's been on reality TV too, and I don't have any positive feelings about reality television at all. Never have. He swore that I had flipped him the bird because I was still kind of intoxicated when they confronted me. Said, look, if I did that, I'm truly sorry, but I have no conscious memory of ever doing that. And it didn't go well that night. I had one of his friends confronted me. It was really nasty. Like I said, I was still kind of intoxicated. So I went home and I slept on it. And the next day was church, and I had to see both of those guys. And even though I had good friends with either one of them, I made sure I went right to both of them. I apologized. And this is going down again. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves, and this is the thing. Okay, come on back. And I hope my internet did not. Okay, my internet just did his little wiggling dance with the electric, and it went down for a few minutes. So anyway, long story short, I apologized. I apologized profusely for whatever they thought I had done. I told them I wanted peace with them. I wanted to live with both of them in a peaceful manner, which is what I usually try to do when I have conflicts, believe it or not, because it's just easier on your psyche to make up with somebody and move on. Like the Jimmy Buffett song, breathe in, breathe out, and move on. That's a really good way to live your life. You really shouldn't be holding grudges. So it blows my mind that Ken and Lauren did this for 19 years, according to his own writing. I can't imagine that. All I can see when I think of that is I think of how depressing that would be, how horribly depressing and off-putting it would be. I'm not sure how either one of them coped with that, but it is what it is. Don't you do that in your marriage. Make sure that you keep short lists, keep short offense lists, keep short lists with the people you offend. Go back and apologize if you can. And breathe in, breathe out, move on, baby. I mean, I don't know any better way than that to say it. Okay, I've already rambled way too long. I've had the internet fall down too many times, so this is it. Y'all have a great Sunday evening, and I'll see you some other time.